Well, let's get more now on that earthquake in Japan. A powerful 7.3 tremor causing buildings to shake and the loss of power to 2 million homes. Joining us from Tokyo is CNN correspondent Blake Essig. We really appreciate your time, Blake. We've seen some pretty frightening pictures from the quake. I know this hit 11:30 p.m. your time. That's 1:30 in the morning here. Can you just talk us through what happened and what you felt?
Yeah, you know, Ali, from where I'm sitting in Tokyo, about 250 kilometers away from the epicenter of the earthquake, I can tell you the shaking was violent and lasted for what felt like an eternity. I was lying in bed with my two kids when the shaking actually started. I immediately grabbed a pillow, covered their heads, while my wife was in our living room. She crouched immediately under a table. She was able to record video on her cell phone of our TV, plants, furniture banging against the walls, everything just rocking back and forth. And again, this was 250 kilometers away from where the really violent shaking took place.
Wow. So I mean, if that's what you felt, that's what you experienced that far away from the epicenter, do we know yet? I know it's early in the morning, the sun's not yet up. Do we have, or do you have the latest on the damage and casualties?
Yeah, well, you know, Ali, the Japan Meteorological Agency did issue a tsunami warning for Fukushima and Miyagi prefectures after the 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck northeastern Japan, as you said, just before midnight local time. So far, a small tsunami, about 20 centimeters, has been reported in Miyagi Prefecture, with officials still asking people to stay away from the coast. But at this moment, there are no reports of major damage. But as you said, it is still dark. The sun doesn't rise for still about another hour, so that is subject to change. But especially given the fact that what we do know is that a Tohoku bullet train derailed during the earthquake, although no injuries reported involving that train. Soma city officials say that one man in his 60s has died, and public broadcaster NHK are reporting that 88 more people have been injured as a result of the earthquake in Soma City, which is located in Fukushima Prefecture.
Yeah, right. Well, I imagine, you know, for those who were there in 2011, who went through Fukushima earthquake last time, it would have brought back some pretty troubling memories for them. But, Blake, we really appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Breaking at 8 this morning, Japan has been rocked by a 7.3 magnitude earthquake, plunging more than 2 million homes into darkness and also triggering a tsunami warning.
A city shaken to its core. Planes rattling on the tarmac as the sky lights up. On the 8th floor of an office building, there is carnage. Residents jolted out of their beds, this person sheltering in their hall. Passengers on late-night trains caught off guard and terrified. These are the early signs of damage, chunks of cement falling from a building and glass lining the floor of a train station. But it will be hours before the full extent of the destruction can be confirmed.
Well, let's go live to 9 correspondent Alison Petrowski now. Ali, what do we know about casualties?
Look, Ali, we're hearing from local media reports that 88 people have been injured by falling objects. Sadly, I can report that one person has died. Ali, we've seen pictures this morning of a train derailed north of Fukushima, and also the pictures we were just seeing there of the roads absolutely crumpled in that area. We'll keep an eye on both of those situations in the coming hours. Obviously, this is a huge concern to residents of Fukushima. As you said, it is that same region that was impacted by that devastating tsunami in 2011, which triggered a nuclear disaster. Thankfully, so far this morning, Ali, only a couple of reports of some small waves, some 20 centimetre higher than normal waves in the Miyagi prefecture. But it is early, Ali. It's only just coming on 6 a.m. The sun is about to come up. So over the coming hours, we will have a better idea of the true extent of this damage in Japan. Yeah.